Welcome back to Carson Tate's video log. Hello everyone, I'm Carson Tate. You may not recognize me with this lovely hat wear. So I've decided to wear this because I'm trying to be a little smarter this year. You know, it's that time of year when we're thinking about New Year's resolutions and how many we've broken so far. So I'm not one who normally makes a lot of New Year's resolutions, for precisely the reason that a year is just, you know, a really long time to resolve to do something. I like to take it in little smaller increments. But this year I've decided that I will make a few kind of broad resolutions that I intend to carry through for the whole year, and they're all writerly resolutions. And so this kind of tickles, actually. Does it make me look smarter? Because I'm feeling very, very smart. My wife says this is not the best fashion statement for me, but I tend to disagree. If it weren't pinching me about the head, I would wear it all the time. So I want to share with you just a few writer-type resolutions that I've made for this year, and maybe they'll be inspiring to you, and maybe you already do these things, which would be great. So this really is kind of disconcerting, but is it tickling you, or is it just me? Anyway, one of the things that I vowed to do this year is to improve my vocabulary. And that's kind of broad and non-specific, vague even. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this book. It's called Verbal Advantage, and I'm not plugging the book or anything. It's just a book that I found and it looks interesting, and whatever works for you. And I'll confess here that I actually got this book for Christmas in 2009, because that was one of my 2010 resolutions, was to improve my vocabulary. But this year I'm actually going to do it. I'm actually going to do the exercises in this book, and there's just, you know, a whole bunch of them, and it says I'll learn 3,500 words. Some of them I might already know, so just think how brilliant I will be. So whatever you use, improving your vocabulary is always a great writerly thing, however you want to accomplish that. So that's one of my goals. The second one, I wrote them down because, you know, a goal not written down is easily forgotten. Do you like this piece of paper that I used to write them down? Because it's a very important piece of paper. So I intend to quit objectifying women. Okay, I don't really objectify women, but I do have this bad habit of using the word woman or women or girl or man in my writing, and instead of actually using the person's name or just a pronoun. So I'm going to really work on excising that from my repertoire, because it's not a good habit. So that's one of the things I'm going to do. Another thing that I plan to do is update my website at least 2 times a month. And I normally do that, so I'm kind of setting myself up for success here. But I have a tendency sometimes, if there's a month where there's not a whole lot going on, I do post a new video all the time, but I don't always update my website with new information. And even if it's just a little tidbit, I think it's a good idea to keep that marketing information updated, and because otherwise, why would people come back and look at my website? So that's one of my goals. Oh, this one's kind of icky, but I promise I'm going to do it. And the reason I promise I'm going to do it is because I'm going through just a dastardly time right now, as I always do this time of year, on taxes. I always say, I'm going to organize my tax information so that my CPA, aka mother, will not have to pull her hair out as she's going through my tax receipts. So I'm going to do a much better job of organizing my receipts. I think I've finally found a method that I really like, because last year's method didn't like so much. So my last goal, it's not my last goal really, but my last goal I'd like to share with you is I intend to read a book from a new author at least once a month. And I read a ton of books, so it's, you know, like no big deal to just add in a new author in addition to the authors that I'm so used to in my comfort zone. And maybe a new genre. We'll kind of play with that, but at least a new author every month, just to see what's out there. And I know there's so much good stuff that's constantly coming out, and so many new authors to this particular genre that I think that's an easy goal, and I look forward to reading about those, telling you about them, maybe meeting those authors. So those are my writerly goals. That still tickles. And I hope that they're somewhat inspiring to you. And if you already do them, I hope it's encouraging for you to go forward and be part of this writerly goal resolution with me. Good luck to everyone in 2011. I think it's going to be a fantastic year, and I look forward to vlogging with you often. So have a happy new year, and this is Carson Tate's Video Log signing out.